Okay, Christmas traveling may be done, but New Year's Eve's right around the corner. But with your budget busted on holiday spending, how can you take that awesome getaway to ring in the new year right? Well, here to give us some great tips for traveling on a budget is the author of The Getaway Girl, Casey Wohl. Good morning, Casey.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming in this morning. This sounds like fun. You know, last year, or I should say 2008, everyone said staycation, staycation.
Yes.
But you're saying get out of the house,
Go. Yes.
Really?
It's time
How
to
can
go.
we do it?
Especially with this great weather in Florida. I mean, everyone needs to come here. But no, one thing to keep in mind is a lot of things have changed on the airlines these days. I took a trip last month and I forgot my snacks. I always take my snacks. I pack my own food. Well, they're charging $3 for peanuts on some of these airlines now. I paid $10 for a sandwich. So before you get on that plane, pack your food, pack your snacks, make sure you eat before you get to the airport. Try to save as much money as possible before you even get on your trip.
And most airlines, I guess, letting you do that? You can bring food on the plane?
You can bring food on the plane. I mean, obviously the liquids, you know, you have to buy once you get through security, but the food, definitely. I love to bring almonds, and almonds can go right through security. So definitely do not forget your snacks, or you're going to end up paying a lot of money for food.
Okay, some other ways to save some good money, I guess, enroll in point programs, right?
A lot of people tell me, oh, I don't have time to do that. I don't want to keep up with it. But you know, last year I went to Europe. I used points, paid for my whole entire airline ticket to Europe. And then last month I took a trip from East Coast to West Coast, and same thing. I paid for my entire airline ticket and my rental car with travel points. So they really do work, and it is worth the time to enroll in those points.
I will say this, you have to be careful though, because some of the credit cards, you know, attached to that. Some places you just go for the points, that's fine. But some credit cards give you points for that, and you have to be careful if you don't pay the bill.
Exactly, right.
So I guess pay that off.
Pay your bill, yes.
Okay, packing smart is more important than ever.
It is. Again, we see a lot of changes with the airlines. They are charging for bags. Not every single airline, but we do see a lot of them are charging for your first and then your second bag.
Sure.
So sometimes you think, well, I'm going to save, you know, $20 by booking a different airline, but then you pay $60 for all your luggage to go. So it's really important to pay attention to what airlines charge those fees, and then also what you're packing and how much you're packing in your suitcase.
One black pair of slacks, one black skirt, something basic depending on your trip.
Exactly. I love to take a lot of shoes, but you know, one pair of shoes or two pair of shoes to go with everything.
One pair of shoes, you're doing good.
Try to get it down, try to get it down.
Okay. Planning, research special rates or discounts. I guess if you book your trip together, like hotel, car, and flight, you get a better deal.
Exactly. And then also pay attention to, you know, all these great locations have seasons. Well, go when the low season is. Your hotel's going to be cheaper, your food's going to be cheaper, everything's going to be cheaper once you get there because it's not the popular time to go.
Okay.
You may sacrifice a little weather or, you know, different things here and there, but you still get your great trip.
And I guess if you do go with the girlfriends to split everything.
Go with your girlfriends. That's right. That's right.
Okay, awesome, Casey. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And for more information, Casey, of course, will be back later in the show with some great last-minute travel plans for your New Year's Eve getaway. In the meantime, for more information, go to our website, dailybuzznow.com.
Well, New Year's Eve is just a couple of days away, and if you can't make it to Vegas, why not bring Vegas to you? Joining us now with tips for the perfect New Year's Eve getaway without spending tons of cash and time on travel is Casey Wohl. She's the author of The Getaway Girl. Good morning. Welcome back, Casey.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I mean, a lot of people don't have the luxury of being able to travel somewhere this year to some of the bigger destination cities. So you've got some terrific ideas, whether you want to go to New York or Las Vegas or New Orleans. You can bring it home to you.
Exactly. And there's stuff happening in all these cities, and some of the viewers may be living near these cities, and they may want to partake in some of these activities. So, of course, in New York, Times Square, I mean, who's not going to be in Times Square? But if you can't make it to Times Square, there's a really cool restaurant in the meatpacking district called STK.
Okay.
Restaurant/bar, very hip and trendy. It's also going to be a great place to be in New York. Of course, Vegas, you know, the Palms Hotel.
Yes.
Who's not going to be at the Palms Hotel in Vegas? And then your other big party city is Miami. Mansion, where all the celebs hang out, and the Shore Club are the popular places in those cities.
And Seattle, the Indulgence New Year's Eve Bash?
Seattle, the Indulgence Bash is going to be in a music museum, which was founded by one of the co-founders of Microsoft. Very, very cool place to be when you're in Seattle.
Paul
for New
Allen,
Year's.
right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, in Los Angeles, you say LAX, the airport.
LAX, not the airport. No, there's a club called LAX, and that's the place to be if you're in or near LA. And then also New Orleans. I mean, New Orleans is
Of
making a
course,
comeback. So
sure.
Jackson Square, which is located in the French Quarter, that's the place to be.
Let's say you don't have the cash. You'd love to make this a part of your New Year's celebration. You say you have some great ideas. You can ring out the new year with some cool old party ideas.
That's right. You don't have to travel. You can just have like a really cool party with family and friends at your house or at some really cool location. And there's some great themes this year. My favorite is the fortune telling theme.
I love this idea.
I know. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait for next year to have my party. But you know, we all think about the future for New Year's. So why not do a fortune teller? Have a palm reader, have a tarot card reader. Everyone can come as gypsies. You can decorate as gypsies. I mean, that would be a blast.
That sounds like a
So
lot of
you
fun.
still have a couple days to put that together.
Okay, if you can't make it to Vegas, you can bring Vegas to you.
You can. You can do your very own casino night. So bring in the blackjack tables, have a couple, you know, roulettes going on, some dealers, and you can bring Vegas to you.
Okay, what about New York? How can you bring New York to your home?
New York, well, you know, start spreading the news.
Right.
Do it all themed out New York, have some show tunes. You know, if you're a Sex and the City fan, of course, you could go on that theme as well. So you can definitely bring the city to you as well.
Okay, and for folks in Los Angeles who, you know, want to ring in the New Year's, are a good like Hollywood themed New Year's Eve party you might be able to do?
Of course, you can do dress up. I love to dress up. My birthday's near Halloween, so any excuse to dress up, I'm all over it. So, you know, if you want to come as your favorite movie star or celebrity, you can certainly do that as well.
Okay, and where are you spending New Year's Eve?
I'm going to be in Orlando,
Okay.
downtown Orlando.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Casey, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Great ideas.
Thanks for having me.
For more information, you can head to our website, dailybuzznow.com. Click on the For More Info link, and you can find out more about her book, The Getaway Girl, as well.